Oh man, I love this time of year so much. I went to El Rancho Market, which was like 7 minutes away from here, and got a bottle of sparkling cider for like $1.75. Seriously, they're practically giving this stuff away. It's like in the water supply at this point. So 2016 is starting to wind down a bit. I'll talk more about how the year went as we get closer to 2017 and the new year and all that. But man, it's like, look at this point, like coming up on 9 months of me posting videos on this channel. I haven't really thought about it a lot, but yeah, it's crazy how time flies. And I'm just gonna say in advance, there's probably not gonna be a year anniversary or whatever. I just feel like I should use Thanksgiving for its purpose, for giving thanks. As much as the commercials are advertising it that way, this is not a prelude to Black Friday. Thanksgiving is its own thing, where we just need to sit down and be grateful for what we have around us. And in my everyday life, yeah, God's blessed me with a lot of stuff and a lot of cool people around me. In regards to my channel, I have two specific entities in general to thank for just getting my channel off the ground. Not that they played a part directly in it, or I don't think they even really know me that much. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't know who I am. But this Thanksgiving, I'm really thankful for Jahns and the Inner Tube podcast. I was saying entities like they're like ghosts or something, but like I don't know how to describe it. They're both content creators, but then there's two of them, and then yeah, I don't know. I could have just said there's 3 people I want to thank. Oh well. But for the longest time, I wanted to do movie reviews, I wanted to give my thoughts. Like after I'd see movies in theaters, I'd make long rambling posts on Facebook, and people say, you should really make videos on this. And I wanted to, and I was planning out for a really long time to start up a channel. Originally, this was going to be called Brightside Media, which that's the most generic name imaginable. I was in the whole maybe someday type loop where like, next week I'll make a video, and then 6 months passed by. Finally came up with a cool name for the channel, Rise of the Kumquat. Gutted my old channel, took off all the videos I made in middle school, and just said, hey, I got 20 subscribers on here, here's a head start. And again, did nothing with it. And one day, this other guy who reviews movies, Jahns, I love his style, I love just kind of the casualness of it. He appreciates the art of film, but at the same time, you can differentiate art and movies, and when something is just entertainment, and when you can just sit back and appreciate something. Anyway, all that aside, he hit 1 million subscribers. That blew me away because I had been following the guy for 4 years, and I just thought, oh yeah, movie reviews on YouTube are always going to be this small niche thing. And lo and behold, here's this guy who just not out of nowhere, he'd been steadily grinding it out over 7 years, doing his thing, giving his opinion, just putting effort and just day in, day out doing stuff for 7 years. And now he's got 1 million subs. And in his video, there's just a moment where he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go into the studio here. Hold on, shh, there's so much noise in here, there's a lot of people working, and it's his camera, his green screen, his lighting setup. He did this all himself. It's weird, because I don't know him as being a super sentimental guy, but like that was really encouraging. And just the whole spiel he gave after that of, yeah, just go do it. You don't need permission, you don't need a studio, you don't need other people to help out. Cameras can operate by themselves, just flip it on, get in front of something, and just start talking about what you love. And if you're good at it, people might watch it. It might take time to get an audience, but people will watch it. And that was the final straw, I mean, in a good way. That was the final excuse pretty much gone. I'm just like, you know what, fine. I'm gonna get in front of the camera, I'm gonna set up a green screen, and I'm gonna talk about what came out this weekend. Oh, cool, the Hume Lake trailer. Oh, that's neat, that's something I'm interested in. That's also sort of about movies. Let's talk about that. And then 3 videos in, I promptly ditched the green screen because I suck at it, and this is not a good lighting setup for that. But the point is, he just demystified the whole idea of YouTube and the whole idea of just all of this. My whole thing was always, I just need more people to get involved in this, more people to care about it. No, you don't. If you like it and you put effort into it and you learn the tricks of the trade, other people will like it, and that just snowballs from there. Just seeing what 7 years of hard work does and seeing it pay off and seeing the end result just got me motivated, and I doubt he's ever gonna watch this, but I just want to say thanks, man. That legitimately got me going. I think I probably would still be in that place of, well, I'll eventually make something if I hadn't ever seen that video. Alright, so first toast of the day. If you got like a Coke can or like, I don't know, some kind of drink near you wanna join along, let's do this. Here's to Jahns, internet critic, generally nice guy, motivational speaker apparently, and someone who got a complete stranger to get off his butt and do something that he always wanted to do. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving, man. I have to drink all this, I have to justify buying an entire bottle of Martinelli's. I know it's apple cider, but it's still kind of hard to chug. So, anyway, speaking of podcasts, I have no segue into the next bit, just anyway, The other group I wanted to give thanks to is the InnerTube podcast. For those of you who don't know, and I didn't know at the beginning of the year, yes, this is embarrassing. A podcast is essentially to radio what YouTube is to TV. It's basically an online show that you make on your own and just post out there into the internet, but it's just audio-based. There's no video aspect to it. When I clicked on a video on Kevin's channel early in February, I did not know that. It's like episode 100, they were talking about the Fine Bros incident where they tried to trademark the word react. I'm just like, whoa, wait. There's pictures? Where's the video part? Where's this noise coming from? It's like a caveman reacting to fire for the first time. Cut to November of 2016, I'm listening to like 16 different podcasts, and I'm completely hooked on the InnerTube, and I think I've listened to every episode twice. First off, it's just a good podcast in general. Whenever you want to do something that's audio-based, like a Let's Play or a podcast, 2 is usually better than 1, and Kevin and Josh are straight up they have chemistry. They got Walter White chemistry. They got Pau Gasol and Kobe Bryant chemistry. These guys play off each other perfectly, and on top of that, their podcast is all about content creation, all about making stuff online. Josh is kind of the brains behind Blimey Cow, basically the biggest, Christian YouTube channel out there. Kevin's been everywhere. He also works on Blimey Cow, and then he has his own channel. He's got a couple of podcasts that just go way back. So on top of being just a good podcast in general, they're a helpful podcast. And on top of just answering the practical questions, they've done a great job at also demystifying this whole YouTube thing. Hey, some things don't work out, and the things that do work out take a lot of time and a lot of effort. Also, after 150 episodes of the InnerTube at this point, they've got a bunch of inside jokes, and it's so thick in lore that it's essentially its own language at this point. Kind of cool talking on the Blimey Cow comment section or the Say Goodnight Kevin comment section, and it's like you're speaking another language and no one else knows what's going on. And speaking of that, the community, although it's not the largest community out there for a podcast, it's thick and it's full of cool people. Thick, I don't know if that's the word I should use. It's quality people. I guess, quality people. I would have never known about Adler Davidson. Really cool, funny guy. He's in what they call the inner circle, the group of people that they like also, and that will occasionally appear on their podcast. There's just so many cool, interesting channels that I've discovered through their network and through them just mentioning people. Except for Leafy. I tried subscribing to Leafy again. That was a horrible mistake. I'm not going back. On 3 separate occasions, I got questions answered on the InnerTube, and it's awesome. Did the answers to these questions make my channel what it is? Well, I mean, one of them was based around DC Talk doing that cruise thing or whatever, so that really wasn't anything. But a little bit. I mean, really, again, the whole just demystifying YouTube again. Just when I had a question of, hey, am I using channel trailers right? And basically their response was, well, I don't know, we're using it this way. I don't know if that's the right way, but this is how it's worked for us. And just knowing that the general feeling of, am I doing this right, is just kind of universal amongst people making stuff online. There's no definitive correct way to do it. There's just a bunch of ways that work. So that's super cool. If you're into podcasts and you haven't checked these guys out yet, you should. Every Tuesday, or sometimes Monday now. They're getting ambitious. Link in the description. Check them out. Man, I gotta stop. I really didn't learn. I poured too much in there again. So again, if you still got some of that drink, or you want to get another drink, or I don't know, you just want to raise your fist or something. Here's to the InnerTube podcasts. Here's to Josh and Kevin, and everyone else who works. I think it's just Josh and Kevin, although the Inner Circle is also cool. Here's to the InnerTube. To a cool podcast that keeps getting cooler, to a cool community that loves each other, to figuring all this crap out together. You guys are just too good to be true. I'm gonna drink now. Oh man. Oof. And here's to all 172 of you. For whatever reason, you subscribed to this channel, you liked what you saw. Thank you guys for helping this channel grow so fast. You're all awesome. You're just the best. So here's to you guys on this Thanksgiving. Yes, this is today. Hopefully I will have posted it tonight. I got a lot of editing to do after this. Here's to the rise of the Kumquat subscribers. Thanks for sticking around through bad audio quality and me trying to figure out what part of the house I should shoot this in. Oh man, the downstairs days. It was very echoey and dark. and awkward to shoot because people were looking at me while I did it. Here's to you for sticking around through it all, and here's to more years of making funny or insightful or whatever you get out of it videos. I have to drink this now. Oh man. This was a mistake. Oh, there's so many bubbles. Oh. No, cat, I'm making bad choices. Holy cow, there's so many bubbles in that. I feel like I'm gonna like float away like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory in that movie that I can't remember the name of. What was that movie called? Again, this is apple cider. Don't chug anything this Thanksgiving no matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's not alcoholic. Anyway, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Realistically, this is probably gonna come out tonight. I got all that editing to do, and I'm gonna try to not throw up. This is a bad decision. But thank you to all of you. I'm legitimately so grateful for everyone who has made this channel possible. God bless all of you. And until next time, God bless and stay saucy.